Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
Today, we're diving into one of the most mind-blowing scientific discoveries of our time, a discovery that reveals just how incredible the human brain really is. Imagine something the size of half a grain of rice. Now imagine that it contains a world as complex as a mini-universe. That's exactly what scientists from Harvard University and Google Research have found inside just 1 cubic millimeter of human brain tissue. Using the most advanced electron microscopes and powerful AI, researchers mapped this tiny fragment in extreme detail. And what they found was nothing short of astonishing. Inside that small space, just a speck of brain, they discovered 57,000 cells. That includes both neurons, which send signals, and glial cells, which support and protect the neurons. In fact, glial cells outnumber the neurons by about 2 to 1. Now, here's where it gets even more mind-blowing. That little piece of brain contains about 150 million synapses. These are the connections that allow brain cells to talk to each other. Think of it like a dense communication network, messages constantly zipping across this tiny biological city. And running through this microscopic landscape, about 23 centimeters of blood vessels. Yes, nearly a quarter of a meter of tiny vessels all packed into a space smaller than a pinhead. These blood vessels bring in nutrients and oxygen, keeping the cells alive and active. To map all of this, the team had to slice the sample into over 5,000 layers, each thinner than a human hair, and then rebuild the whole thing in 3D using AI. The result, a digital map so detailed, it took up 1.4 petabytes of data. That's more storage than hundreds of hard drives combined. But it's not just about big numbers. The team found surprises too, like neurons that mirror each other in shape and orientation. They even saw strange, tangled clusters of axons that look like tiny traffic roundabouts inside the brain. And while most connections were simple, a few axons made over 50 synapses with a single partner, possibly revealing secrets about deep memory or subconscious habits. Harvard professor Jeff Lichtman, who led the project, called it one of the most challenging scientific efforts ever attempted. But the payoff is massive. This detailed map is now public, meaning scientists all over the world can explore it to better understand how our brains work, and maybe even uncover causes of brain diseases like Alzheimer's or schizophrenia. Right now, mapping an entire human brain at this level is impossible. But researchers are already working on scanning a whole mouse brain next. It's a step-by-step journey, but one that's opening a new chapter in neuroscience. In just 1 cubic millimeter, we've seen what looks like a universe of cells, connections, and mysteries. It reminds us how powerful the human brain is, and how much we still have to learn. That's all for today's scientific deep dive. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing updates from the world of science and technology. See you next time.